for the year it is.
For the what?
It ain't filthy.
Nah.
Huh?
Nah. Hand me my drink out the freezer, please. Nah, we good. It look good. It rag good. So, we'll get that back. Just get it detailed ourselves.
The hills of Kentucky, just to our right, we welcome you into Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati, Ohio. The enthusiasm of this Cincinnati crowd in full effect.
Actually, that I don't know.
To the delight of this sold-out crowd.
They probably was off-roading in it, though.
With the Los Angeles Chargers. The calendar has turned to December.
They might not have watched it like they should.
As we're underway in Week 13. Brandon Wilson to return it. And he'll get it up past
we got to sand it, all kind of stuff. We're going to have to get a paint job. I probably can do that.
What do you want?
My drink out the freezer.
A run there on first down and a pretty good one of 5 yards, so make it 2nd and 5. Well, this defense for the Chargers, they were terrific last week in the win over Denver.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
This time, Burrow will look to throw. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. Here's a run on first down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard, 2nd and 11.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
They go play action with Burrow. Hits his running back, Pirine. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
What a dimension this man brings to this defense. He had his mind set there that he was going to get in and make that tackle. He really flew to the football.
And that is a situation where in a defender's mind, you just have to pick a point on the football field and think to yourself, I'm going to sprint full out and meet him at that point. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but he had to play diagnosed perfectly there.
And if you're looking for proof of his speed, Next Gen Stats shows that he was traveling just over 21 miles an hour there.
Defense had a chance to get off the field here in the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important third down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized and the other, as you said, had the chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Mixon with a first down carry. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Drew Sample, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bengals take it right down and score on the opening drive.
Evan McPherson now for the PAT.
And he's got it to make it 7-0 Bengals.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. On a return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. And Smith not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10
at their 25-yard line. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of 1st downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
From the 31, Herbert. Throw left side is
Come
complete.
on, baby.
Effort.
So the assignment, a tough one here for this defense. You've got a quarterback ranked in the top 5 in passing yards. What do they need to do to try to keep him under wraps?
Well, they didn't sleep a whole lot getting ready for this one. I can guarantee you there's just so much to combat. But I think they're going to zero in on taking away his top target. Double, triple him if they have to. Make the other guys rise up and try and beat them. They'll feel a whole lot better if those guys win in the routes instead of their #1 guy.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
No sense risking anything there on 1st down. Even though he's still in the pocket, he had a receiver out to his side, so just put that in a spot where the only people who can make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches. Well done.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Herbert back to the air.
Oh, wide open.
Oh, he's got a man wide open.
Come on,
complete.
baby.
And all the way in for a Charger touchdown.
Well, fair to say that when you're looking at guys that can run like the wind, you often find them at the wide receiver position, and that was special there.
Dustin Hopkins on now to add the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the 1st quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Bengals drive about to get going. And that last touchdown drive, a good mix of pass and run. Defensively, they just looked a little out of whack.
And it's so hard to stay up with an offense that has things going so well, where you're guessing and guessing wrong play after play. So what you need is someone on the defensive side of the ball
leader, right?
to make a big play. Yeah. Throw that balance out of whack. That's what you're looking for now. Not worrying so much about guessing what the play call is.
On second down, here's Mixon. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. Seven, our score after one. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. He'll rifle this one deep right side.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted.
Picked off at the 30. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Tackle made that time by Mike Hilton, former Steeler.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, Herbert. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes.
When y'all gonna watch it?
Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
On 1st and 10, Herbert.
Man, come on.
And that's complete. And down inside the 15 he goes.
No, I ain't going to be done.
What a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the 1st down.
Running on 1st down, Eckler. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Chargers have taken the lead. Extra point good by Hopkins. And that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away.
Oh, dang.
Taken at the 15, a short kick. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon.
And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Now it's Burrow. Out to the left. He's got Sample there. And this effort won't do it. He needed to get to the 45. He's a yard or 2 short. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7.
Well, who?
If you knew that, then why are you trying?
They run for it with Mixon, and he's got the 1st down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Burrow looking to pass. This goes out wide for Mixon. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
On 2nd down now, Mixon, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 3rd and 2, now Burrow. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
He's 2nd in the NFL in interceptions, and you understand why. He plays a game of great intelligence, understands positioning, and has a great ability to break on the football when it's in the air.
So fun to watch his closing speed, and another example of it on that play.
Why do you keep asking me that, Kayla?
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. Complete to his tight end Sample. And he's corralled.
I'm telling you, you got the wrong attitude. You have the wrong attitude.
The first of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 30
Don't worry about it. Go out there and do your best. You fast, you fast.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Hey, it's track. I got him. That's the whole thing. 12, 11 MPs. Hey,
Burrow will throw. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 1st half. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now it's Burrow. That's complete to the tight end Sample. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal.
Don't do nothing stupid. Just go ahead and play your game. You always throw an interception down here.
Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Open man is Higgins, and he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. T. Higgins in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bengals have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And we are tied here in the second quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. And with only 9 seconds remaining, and not much time, we'll see how they play this. Herbert on first down now. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. The final shot before the break for Herbert. And his throw is going to be incomplete. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a tie ball game here heading to break. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. The Charger drive about to get going. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
On first down, it's Herbert. He shakes him off. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
Now,
come on, who's 33?
Tight end. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the.
You got to get back there.
Well, that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
Over the middle, it's a diving catch. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows how to hit them, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal.
Nah, softball, you got to actually have skill for that.
Eluding the pressure right.
One is you fast, you fast. Baseball, you ain't never played baseball in your life.
Vincent Smith, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Chargers have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score.
Why, you want to play softball? Softball easier than baseball.
The lead is now 21-14.
Softball, the ball bigger, but you got to hit, you can run, you got to be able to catch. I mean, it ain't hard to learn. You just ain't never played. I don't know if they
Taken
do
at the
fast
15, a
picks
short
out
kick.
there.
And up to about the 26
That's a little
yard
harder.
line, just across the 25.
Well, I wouldn't be able to hit the ball,
The
What?
Bengals
but
drive about to
I
get
could throw
going.
it.
And this game was all square at halftime, but now they
I
find
cannot
themselves
do
down
anything
7
that
following the
involves.
opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a
Look
good
at that.
For Higgins, but it is
Man, I always
intercepted.
just make
Picked up at the
mistakes.
30. And they're
I
going to be
just throw
set up in the
interceptions
red
like this.
zone
Give them
right around
away.
the 17-yard
So I
line.
can't never win nothing.
And that's a ball that he is going to want to keep, his first career interception in the National Football League.
And I love what teams do when that happens. You bring the ball to the sideline, the equipment guy grabs it, he puts a piece of tape on it,
doing
writes on
like
it, so you know
everybody
what it
else.
is, and then they tuck it away.
And he's
Run
going
the
to go
same
down.
play.
They sack him back right around the 30. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Here's Herbert. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch, I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
He dumps it to Eckler underneath. And he'll get inside the 10, but he's short of the line he needed. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a 4th down. They snap it to Herbert. This is caught. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. A shotgun snap for Herbert. Touchdown! Donald Parham, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead.
My team's just be folding in the
Extra
second
point good
half.
by Hopkins. And the lead now up to 14.
Bengals 14. Dustin Hopkins set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Oh.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
12.
Here's Burrow. He finds his running back, Mixon. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
11 at the 42-yard line.
Check. Lucky.
From the gun to give to Mixon. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Second and 7.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. He completes it to Boyd. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Bengals on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Now Burrow. He'll drop this one down to Mixon. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 41.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Come on. 12. Jim.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. This pass complete to Higgins. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
4 yards. 2nd and 6 at the Chargers' 37-yard line.
11 MT tanks. 11 MT tanks. Hey, Mike 20.
Now it's Burrow. Got an open man. That's C.J. Uzomah. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 24-yard line.
Good yardage on the completion there. And when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
Big stop, G. Big stop. Let's go. Check 37. 11.
Damn it.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves them back 5. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15.
11. Check 45. Watch the pass. Check 45.
Burrow looking to pass. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
Hey, check.
And Burrow going to throw again. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
That's good for a Bengals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Mike 45. Here we go. 45. Mike 45. He's scared. 45's the Mike. 45's the Mike.
They'll look to throw again.
And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's 2nd down.
I think someone's going to get into QB1-0 when he gets to the sideline. Already thrown an interception. That one should have been picked. Look, let's just be honest about it. That'd be the 2nd person in his ear because he's hearing it in the huddle right now.
Not the start to the game he wanted. Like you said, the pick on the opening drive, 2nd drive, not much better.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Back to throw again. To Mixon on the check down. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And it'll be 3rd down.
Check curls, check curls. Check nickel, nickel, nickel.
On third down, Mixon. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up fourth down. Well, look at the clock. You're down 2 scores. Have to go for this, don't you?
And they thought that as soon as they took over possession. It didn't matter where they were on the field. They were always going to be in 4-down territory. Backed up, in good situation, it didn't matter. So they've been preparing for that on their play sheet the entire time.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
That's all I do is throw interceptions.
And the Chargers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
I could be much better than I am.
So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. The Charger drive about to get going. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. With the late lead, Herbert's going to throw it. And he's got his big tight end here. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, fourth quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies. On 1st and 10, Herbert. And
look at that.
Here is
oh, you got to make a play.
Couldn't keep his feet in.
Shouldn't even caught that.
Similar to a shooter in basketball, just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Herbert. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he'll go down, but not before.
What's this guy doing?
We're getting this inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Again, Herbert escaping the pressure right. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Von Bell. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 from Bengals TD. Well, don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit, it cost them. We could have a great finish.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Oh, and the Bengals look like they got it back. They did. Bengal football.
Let's go.
So they've accomplished half the mission, Charles. They get the onside kick. They do need a touchdown here, but they've got some time to do it.
In the excitement, there's no need to press. Plenty of time. They have the opportunity. Now they just need to execute and finalize things.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They're down here in a 1-score game. But the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They call these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Yeah, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. An extra cornerback now in the game for the Chargers here on third. Here's Burrow. Pass complete to Higgins. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. Here we go. It's Burrow on 4th down.
See that? That's why I came with it.
Picked off at the 46.
All I do is throw interceptions.
Just about sewn up this football game. That's now 3 turnovers in this second half. Very costly. And earlier in the half, Charles, when I asked you for your keys to this
triangle wide open,
it's going to be turnovers. That's been the story.
It certainly has, but I didn't expect it to be this much of the story. I mean, when you're getting up to 3, you're really putting your team in jeopardy.
They're going to pass here with Herbert. His throw complete right side to the tight end Parham. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
Turnover machine.
It may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, 4th quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
Herbert will give this one to Eckler. They juked him. Now room for Eckler. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Herbert. Oh, and a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch.
That was a good-ass pass.
So this one's over. It's in the win column for the LA Chargers. And this, not always an easy proposition.